This is Windows Phone 7 game review of Alchemy Phone 7, which is available in the marketplace for free. So this is a free game that is ad supported, but the ads aren't very intrusive, and it's based on the old Alchemy game, where you have to combine different elements to basically create the entire world. You start off with just the basics like fire, and then you have to keep on creating more things like sciences and all these other different realms, and finally you create life and everything else. So it has a pretty simple interface. You always try to combine one thing with another thing, and you can select one of them on the left side and one on the right side. So like there's categories animals here, and there's other categories like sciences there, or you can combine things from the same category too. And you really just have to think about things and figure out what would actually combine. Sometimes you come to a dead end and you're really not sure what to do, but other times you'll be able to logically think about things and find the right combination. And if you ever do get stuck, you can always tap on the world there, and that gives you some help because you can see how many elements you've found in each realm, and you can also go to the hints here, and you can ask how long before an element is unlocked. Like, say I could type in the sun and it'd tell me how many steps I needed to get there. Or it can give you a suggestion where it suggests something to find, an element to find. Or it even gives you suggestion plus tip where it tells you an element you should find and gives you one of the realms you should use. So each one of these has a time interval on them of either 2 minutes, 10 minutes, or an hour. So you can't excessively use them. So I should try and discover egg. And so that's really great because it kind of encourages you to actually think about things on your own and figure them out. And it also impacts your score if you use some of the more helpful ones. So you'll want to try to stay as minimal as possible. And there's also even an extras app that you can download, and that app will be free for now, except he will start charging for it soon. The developer, actually it might be a she, and so you might want to download that right now. And the extras app, you can ask for a riddle hint here, like maybe the egg, and if there's a riddle for it, it'll give you help, but that one doesn't have any help. So let's try human. You can also check out the website for this game, and there's places where people will ask for help, and then you can get some help through there. So let's see, this is their website here. And on their website there's a how to make page. And you check out the how to make page, and you can ask some questions yourself or read through all the mini responses and try to find something that you're looking for. Like, can I get a hint on the wheel? And some people write in with some hints, but they don't actually tell you the answer flat out, so you still have to think about it, which is really great. So overall, the game is extremely addicting. Don't expect to sit down for like an hour and just play this, because it's way too frustrating to do that unless you're like really good at this. What you do is you just end up playing it for like 10 or 20 minutes at a time, and you just keep on coming back to it because you really want to try to figure it out and actually solve it. And it's better if you just take breaks in between, and also you can start using the help because there's that time limit, so that kind of encourages you to return later. So the interface is sometimes a little annoying because it lists all the available elements and keeps on repeating them in this scrolling list, when it would be a little easier just to have a finite list. but otherwise it's pretty good interface, and you can actually turn off the animations between screens if you want to have it load even a little faster. And there's definitely so many things to do in the game. And that's what happens once you discover something here. And you get some nice sound effects to go along with it. Otherwise the game is silent, so you'll want to listen to some music or just concentrate. But the game does have some really great elements, and if you try to combine something and it doesn't combine, yet you think it should combine, then you can always suggest it. Just click the suggest link, and you can write in what you suggest you think should happen, and the developer might include that in a future version. So if you're looking for a really addicting game that makes you think critically, then this is a great choice. And unfortunately I've never played Doodle God, so I don't know what that's like, but I played Doodle Devil, I think it was, the evil version of it, and honestly this is a lot easier to understand. The interface is simpler, and it definitely seems pretty complicated and a lot of fun, and the fact that there's a whole website backing it up, and that Extras app, and it even has some online leaderboards with the Extras app, so you can upload your score and compete with people. You can even use a live tile and back up your scores online. It really is a great game and has a ton of lasting value. Very fun, makes you think critically, and you'll even find yourself searching Wikipedia for figuring out how things were created, like how the sun was created, because then you can backtrack to how to create it out of your existing elements. So it's a really great game, and you'll definitely learn some things about science, and there's some funny things in it too. And it's definitely a must download for the price of free. Check out Alchemy Phone 7 in the marketplace for free.